gone gold, 3 choices, and that soundtrack. Hi everyone, and welcome to another video from It's Gaming. Well, big news, or at least news from yesterday. BioWare's game has gone gold. Yes, Dragon Age The Veilguard has gone gold. I've got a story here from Games Radar, and you can see from the heading, it's the thing that everyone's been waiting for. BioWare's long-awaited return to fantasy RPGs, I don't know why I'm using this voice, is ready for launch this month. As if we didn't expect it to launch this month. But anyway, it's going to be available on the 31st, as we all know, for download, as well as physical disc for all those people who still love that thing. Now, the article goes on to talk about some of the issues in the development, the fact that they'd planned to do a multiplayer game, the layoffs and everything else. But there's one part in particular that I find quite interesting. The game director, Corinne Bush, has stated that there are no plans for DLC. Now, it's a heck of a thing to be talking about DLC when the game hasn't even come out yet, but for now, that is not on the cards, even though we know that for Inquisition, it had DLC, which actually ended up being a very important part of what leads to the Veilguard, but there you go. According to the story, they wanted a complete single-player experience, beginning, middle, and end. So for those people who perhaps might have thought we might get it, apparently it's not going to be the case. Now, I think, depending on how successful the Veilguard is, they might even change their minds. Yes. So I'm not wholly convinced that we're not going to get it. I'm just not convinced at all. But we'll see how it goes. Right now, I just want to get my hands on this game. Now, this is an older story, but I think it's something worth talking about for a few minutes, and it involves decisions, and decisions that carry over into the Veilguard. BioWare, Mass Effect, lots of choices you made during the game, lots of stuff that you brought over into the next game. But for the Veilguard, there are only 3 decisions. Now, this information has been out for a while, and the feeling I get is that a lot of people are very disappointed by it, and it's completely understandable. Like I said, many of us have played Mass Effect, and we've enjoyed bringing over not only our character, but the consequences of the decisions that we made in the previous game. Why not? It's one long narrative, which is what many people want to believe that the Dragon Age series is all about. So it's a bit of a shame. Now, if you didn't know what the actual choices are, there they are. Who you romanced, whether the Inquisition was disbanded or not, and whether you decided to save Solus or stop him. So that's it. Now, is that going to prevent me from enjoying the game? No. Personally, no. I'm far too stoked, and that could be viewed as a bad thing. I could be hurtling towards a massive disappointment. I don't think I am, but while I completely understand that it's not ideal, it is what it is. And I suppose the proof of the pudding is going to be in the eating, and we'll all be eating on the 31st of October. The latest episode of Vows and Vengeance is out, episode 6. I think it's probably the best episode so far, and features Lucanis de la Morte. I really love saying that name. Now, there is a YouTuber who does a very good breakdown of each episode, Unifadewalker. If you head over to their website, and just take a listen and a watch of their interpretation of each episode. I think you'll be very happy with it. I would listen to it. It helps us get a better sense of the characters that we're going to come across in the game, the companions. Each episode features a companion, so I think it's worth giving it a try. Just do a search on your favorite podcast software and you'll find it. It will be there. So episode 6 is out. Do listen to it. It's really, really good. The music that's been playing in the background is the main theme from The Veilguard, composed by Hans Zimmer. Yes, that Hans Zimmer, the Oscar-winning composer. How BioWare got their hands on this guy to work on this game is a complete mystery to me, but boy oh boy am I glad that they did, because the theme is absolutely epic. Now it's available for streaming on various services. Just do a search and just give it a bit of a listen to. It's very Hans Zimmerish. Is it Hans or Hans? Anyway, that's about it for this week. As always, if you have any comments, questions or suggestions, just put them below and I will respond. So until next time, bye bye.